Guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and we're looking at Phil today. Now obviously he's a brand new character. I haven't done one of these leaked episodes in a while. Now please do correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm 100% certain that he is from Hercules. And yeah, it's nice to have another Hercules character to obviously go with Hercules and Meg. I can't actually think if we've got any, oh, and Hades, Hercules, Meg, Hades, now we've got Phil. So we've got two good guys and two bad guys. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty certain he is a bad guy in Hercules, but we've got him here, so let's bring Gerald in to scene and let's get into reviewing this character. Now, a lot of you have been asking how to support the channel, guys. Now, the easiest way is just to like every video, smash the subscribe button and comment down below, but you can, I do have a creator code on Epic Games, guys, so if any of you use the Epic Games launcher, use my creator code Giraffeyjosh, and that'll help support the channel. Now, let's get in and take a look at Phil. So, who's your biggest fan? Why, it's Phil, trainer extraordinaire. This surely satire is guaranteed to help your team to the best of the best. So as a support character, he'll tuck himself at the back, which is always nice. You don't have to worry about him too much. So let's get in and take a little look at his moves and see what we've got. So I have already had a little look through this to make sure I know what I'm saying, and he is going to be incredible. So obviously I always ignore all of this, guys, because this is pending on if you max him out and everything, and majority of people will not have him maxed out because they don't have like £1 million spare to spend on the game. So I always ignore these stats, but majority of the time, guys, most of the characters are all around the same really when they're max stats. Obviously I know the newer characters are more OP, so obviously they want you to spend your money each time a character comes out, but yeah. So let's get into this. So his skill's quite a chunk here, but passive. At the start of the battle, the player chooses an ally for Phil to train. So just like Meg, when you start, you click someone, linking to them for the rest of the battle. So this says rest of the battle, so it doesn't say wave. So you might only be able to do this once, and then it sits through the rest of the game. A little bit unsure there, guys, but something to think about. Linking to them for the rest of the battle. When the battle is on auto, Phil chooses the frontmost ally, so he'll normally choose the tank. Okay, so what does it do? Phil encourages his linked ally to get in the fight by cleansing them, resetting their green and blue skill cooldowns, and making them invincible for 3 seconds. So that's when you click his move. So he's linked with someone, and then when you activate his special, he resets their green and blue skill cooldowns. Now, immediately, I'm thinking, let's get him on Bolt, because obviously you all know I like Bolt. So let's say we had Phil on Bolt, right? How good is it going to be? Obviously the prize wall event has just ticked on as well, guys. So I did think this came out last week, so I apologize, next week, so I apologize for that. But we've got the prize wall event, and it's starting tomorrow. So I don't have to worry about it now, but it's starting tomorrow. And we've also got the quests and the hero quests, and we're gonna have some new deals as well. So I'm excited to jump into all of this, and I will be breaking it down in tomorrow's video. But anyway, enough of that for now. So let's take a cheeky look at Bolt. So say we had Phil activated with Bolt, and it's going to reset their blue. So their blue and green skill cooldown is reset instantly. So obviously if you were thinking but I mean some characters these won't particularly apply for. So this one here, Bolt charges and headbutts the enemy with the highest normal crit, dealing X amount of damage. So as soon as you see him use that move, you then want to activate Phil's move and use it again. So go boom boom like that. That's basically instant kill on someone. And he's also going to reset the blue skill, so the green skill. So again, this one here is really good. Bolt jumps up and lands on the ground with force. So as soon as you see him jump and slam, that normally kills everyone. You can click it, use it again. Slam, slam, dead, dead. So Phil mixed with Bolt's going to be fantastic. Phil mixed with Zeus is going to be fantastic as well. Obviously, I'm just using Bolt for example, guys, but he's obviously going to be resetting everyone's moves. So I can't remember what colour Ian's firework is. yeah, Ian's firework is green. But Phil and Ian, as soon as Ian uses his firework, use Phil's skill, Ian gets his firework out again. And you know Ian's firework does about 7 million damage to everybody upgraded, so that's going to be a ridiculous one for PvP again. So there's some things to think about there when using him, and he's going to be a very cool character in that sense. So, if Phil doesn't have a linked ally when he uses the skill, player chooses a new ally for Phil to train. If the battle's on auto, Phil chooses so that it just keeps basically kicking through the levels as far as the characters as far as you can go, so he's always linked with someone. Right, and we've got target dummy. Phil plants a target dummy in the middle of the enemy team, distracting them. So I think that's quite new. I know, forgotten his name, the guy from, the guy Chris Pratt plays, Barley, he has a distract move when he's in the middle and everybody goes on him. So he puts a dummy in the middle, distracting them for 5 seconds. When the target dummy leaves combat, aims to throw 3 stacks of fatigue and have their movement attack speed reduced 70%. That's ridiculous, because what we're going to have there is a very, very good move. 5 seconds, the entire enemy team are distracted. So they're not hitting your team, they're distracted, and then they get fatigue planted on them as well. Brilliant. And then we've got seeing. This character is ridiculous. So, when an enemy drops Phil's linked ally below 20% of their max HP, so again, if he's linked with Bolt and their max HP knocks down, he charges at the enemy to deliver a massive punch. The enemy takes huge amounts of fantastic damage, is stunned for 3 seconds, and all of their buffs removed. So again, Phil could, if Kermit's on the team, Phil can knock off invincibility. Fantastic. Phil can only use this once per wave. That makes sense, or that would be ridiculous. So that's pretty good. Then we've got Well Taught. Phil's linked ally has their green and blue skill levels increased by 10. Mad. So again, using Bolt and Ian for example, Bolt's jump would be increased by 10% and his headbutt. Ian's firework would be increased by 10 levels. So that's ridiculous. Phil also heals them for 10% of their max HP. What? 10% of their max HP every 2 seconds. So that would be fantastic on Bolt, because Bolt doesn't have a huge amount of health. And then we've got his red skill here, going the distance. When Phil's linked ally uses their white skill, so his white skill is their main move, heals for X amount of HP, and he gains attack speed. So that's really quite cool. Phil now has different chances to throw each of his 4 items with his basic attack, and each item has a, this is so cool. So the vase, if he throws that, it knocks back the enemy hit. The column, if he throws that, it stuns the enemy. The helmet, if he throws that, it steals 200 energy from the enemy, gives it to Phil and his linked ally, giving Bolt his special move quicker. And the trophy, so this is the big boy. The trophy, when that's thrown, it deals X amount of normal damage and applies all 3 special effects from the other items. So you get energy, stun, knockback. Ridiculous. And then obviously, as always guys, you get the small little buffs here. You get the small additional stat boosts. So again, pretty cool. And now if we go down to his friendship, Honey, Lemon and Mike. So Phil's linked ally is precise and has their armor and reality increased by 100. Oh my goodness. If you had Phil linked with Clawhauser and Clawhauser threw the donut, the amount of damage. So that's actually really good. Now I don't have Honey Lemon leveled up, and I can't confirm how to unlock Phil yet, but a little bit scared, but it seems to me Phil might be a sign-in character. I hope he isn't, because I really want to get him maxed out. And then we've got Mike here. Phil's linked ally has their basic damage and skill power increased by 75%. Again, really good. Phil gains energy when his linked ally carries an enemy. So if that was with Bolt, you can get special uploads. Phil can only gain energy this way once every 6 hours. Oh, that's rubbish. I mean, this line isn't, because that would make Bolt 75% more OP. But I like the idea of the reality here and putting him on Clawhauser. And then Clawhauser could just never die and keep the rest of your team alive. So, I don't know. I see a very good position for Phil. Like, I'm picturing a team here, guys. Also, you can have 5 per team. I'm picturing a fantastic team here. Let's go on to Caroline. Let's go Legend. I was looking at Benny's YouTube channel, guys. Huge shout out to Benny. Go and check him out if you want to. He makes Disney Heroes content as well. I need to add him, actually. Anyway, so let's get a spa here, right? So this is the team I'm thinking of, right? Like that. And then I also drop Franken. That would be ridiculous. And then I could experiment linking Frank with Ian and Bolt, and then potentially Clawhauser as well. But I'd like to see it linked on Bolt to keep Bolt alive longer. That would make more sense in my opinion. So yeah. It's pretty ridiculous, guys. Pretty ridiculous. I think he's going to be an absolutely awesome character. I don't think anybody could say otherwise. So yes, I am excited to jump into this. I'm excited to see where we can get to. Here we go, we can get Aerial promoted here as well. Lovely. We can probably get a couple of these now. I've just got all that stamina lobbed in. He level 268 now as well. I'm only going to upgrade Bolt. I'm not going to upgrade any other characters because, again, I know I said this before, but I'm trying to not destroy all of my stamina potions immediately. But yeah, so I think Frank's going to be fantastic. And I definitely think that every single person should be working on Frank, should definitely be leveling him up. He's going to be a brilliant asset to most people. We've gone up here. I didn't do very well in the Colosseum, guys. I was a bit lazy. But I did do quite well in the arena. And the 600 starting energy does scare me a little bit. Why is there a character that easy in here? But everyone's going to have more or less their special straight away. So yeah, so Bolt can just kill everyone immediately. That's ridiculous. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. Smash that like and subscribe button, guys. And I'll see all you legends in the next one.